Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Rachel and I live in Wisconsin Zone 5B. And today, if you can't tell already, it is raining out. And I thought I would just give you a little rainy day garden tour. A little bit about this house that we live in. We built it in 2023. We moved in November of 2023. So we were not able to do anything to the yard until basically May of 2024. And that involved things like all of the final grade, bringing in the dirt, doing the driveway. A lot of not pretty things happened then. The rain's starting to pick up. That being said, I'm just going to be very transparent with this tour and show you the things that are working, the things that are not working. It's not all pretty because this yard is just 1 year old. And some things, we have flowers that look great and we have flowers that do not look so great. So I just wanted to be really open and transparent with this garden tour. If you are like us, we're on half an acre in just a typical subdivision. And so if you're like us, maybe you're looking to build a house and you kind of forget about the landscape. You think, oh, everything, is all about the house and what it looks like on the inside and the colors. And then you get to the outside and you're like, what do I do? Like, I have to plant trees now. We have no mature trees. Like, what do we do? I thought maybe this could be encouraging to some of you guys, or maybe not. Maybe some of you who live in existing yards and you just want to see what a new one looks like. So let's get started walking around. Hopefully the rain doesn't get too much worse. Okay, so I'm going to start off right here with these arborvitaes. I planted these last May. They were kind of the first thing that we put in, and I planted them too close to the sidewalk, so I do eventually have to move those. But you know what, for now, they're just going to stay here. We're probably going to do some type of retaining wall. As you can see, like my edging, we have a lot of weeds, a lot of the grass coming in around the edging. So that's something I have to take care of, but that's just real life. So these are, I can't remember what variety of arbs they are, but they get about 8 feet tall. I just wanted some type of privacy for when you come out the back door. And our neighbors put up a fence, which was kind of nice. But yeah, so these are the arborvitaes. Let me just address the elephant that's in the room. So last year we got a whole bunch of sod delivered, and we do have a dog. And so we wanted to sod. I mean, you can tell we have a dog because of the bare spots in the grass. But we wanted to sod most of the backyard, or at least where he could go, because he has some skin issues and the dirt was affecting that. And then also just dealing with muddy paws was a nightmare. So we put sod in, and I wish that we would have just, bit the bullet and just paid for sod for everything, but it was expensive. So this other half of the yard and the whole front yard, we had seeded, and we just had a landscaper come give us more dirt and put more grass seed down. And so we've been watering it. Obviously it's raining today, so don't have to do that. But yeah, so grass is coming in, if you can see it. So you can see the grass is definitely growing, which is great. But yeah, it's been a project, and it'll get there, but it's hard when you see like other neighbors that have been here longer and their grass looks great, and then we're like, oh, ours is taking forever. But okay, and then on this side, this is just the side of the garage here, and I had some boxwoods planted, but they actually all died. They did not last the summer or the winter. And I had some supertunias there last year that looked good, but right now, like, we've got my one boxwood that's doing well. This is just grass, and this is a massive weed, but it's kind of pretty. So I've just been leaving it. I have no idea what it is. It's just a token plant. Don't know where it came from. Its stem is absolutely huge. I'm not going to walk over in this part of the grass because it is new and it is raining and it's super muddy. But over here, I did plant a crabapple tree. This one is just from Home Depot. So that's a crabapple. And then some of these plants around here, I got a purple, I think it's salvia. That's actually from a neighbor. And then this one right over here, I can't zoom in anymore. I can't remember what that's called, but that was also from a neighbor. And that's kind of everything that I have in that little flower bed. So definitely something that I'm going to redo come either this fall or like I would like to put some mums around it and pumpkins this fall, but that'll get a facelift next year. All right, so coming over here to this side of the lawn, this is the front yard. Same situation is happening. We've got the grass seed down. They brought a whole bunch of dirt in. We did get a birch tree, a river birch tree planted. Absolutely love it. It looks really nice at nighttime with the light. And then if you come over here, see I've got all these weeds I have to take care of. My petunias are all withered, slopped over because of the rain that we got. This is a grass. And then I also installed this hay rack on our lamppost, which I still need to plant up. I have 3 sedums that are doing really good. I've got 2 Supertunia Vista White Snowdrift. Vista Snowdrift. They look really good. And then I also got these clearance geraniums. This one actually looks the best that I've seen it. Got some new buds forming there. But some of them have just looked kind of crispy, kind of dead. But I got those on clearance, so I wanted to plant those. And then I just have a few boxwoods. It's called, but it has these really pretty blue blooms. I think it's called Star something. I'll have to find it, find the tag, and hopefully I remember to post it. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, and it gets like 3 feet tall, so I thought it would look good kind of tucked into this corner. This is garbage. Then I've got just my containers up front. This, I just purchased a like a pre-made container from Home Depot, and so you could just pop them right in, but I took the plants out and just kind of set everything in there. And I mean, everything is doing fine. They're kind of dry because they don't get any water here, and of course I forget to water them all the time, but I mean, they're looking okay. Okay, and so then I've got some lamb's ear here. This lamb's ear got absolutely huge. This came from just a little tiny, like quart, I think, inch pot from Home Depot. So I've got 3 of those. The spacing is a little off because this one has, gets a lot more sun apparently than these other 2. I have a very sad looking hydrangea back there that needs to just go. I don't know. I'm going to maybe see next year if what it does, but if it's going to do that again, it's just going to have to find a new home. Lemon coral sedum, and then have more Supertunia Vista snowdrifts. Here is a white peony that my aunt got me from Costco. And then I've got some really big hostas. I mean, look at this. And actually, there was a hummingbird on one of them the other day, which is so cool. But I mean, I'm 5'4", and this is like probably 5 feet tall, which is crazy. I thought that looked so cool. Normally, I don't like the spikes that come out of hostas, but I really like the height that it gives this area, so I think I'm going to keep it. Another hosta over there, another peony. And then I have a Japanese maple on the corner right here. And I have 3 amazing Daisy May daisies. This is their second flush of blooms. So I'm happy that they decided to come back. This is a hosta that my daughter Anya wanted to get. We just never planted it. But yeah, those look really good. Our hose reel that I absolutely love. And then I can't go down there because I don't want to step on the grass. But let me go to the backyard. We'll go around the other side. I have some pumpkins growing. It's a zinnia plant that I never got around to planting. This grass we can walk on. So this is all of the sod that we put down last year. It's doing pretty well. We've had some like dry spells, and so it's definitely like patchy. It's not as green and lush as we would like it. But then this is our second tree that we got. This is an autumn blaze maple. Grows about 30 to 50 feet tall, 30 to 40 feet wide, I believe. So I'm super excited to just have that as a shade tree and to see the beautiful fall color in years to come. Get up more of a closer look at it. That's what the leaves look like. Some are getting a little bit, changing a little bit of color, but nothing yet. Then panning this way, we put a shed in last year, and James and his dad built the shed themselves. So we put a concrete pad down, and they did the shed. Absolutely love it. And then this right here is an apple tree. Rain is definitely picking up. So an apple tree here, and we have another apple tree right over here. This variety just says apple, so I don't know. Obviously, haven't had any apples on it yet. This is a dead rhododendron that I need to pull out. Just never came back. I don't know if rhododendrons are not, if they can't survive our winters or what. It's said that it was a perennial, but clearly it's dead, and I just have not had time to take it out. We have some low patches over there, and James put some more dirt. And then this is the flower bed that gives me nightmares. So much grass has come through. That's a peony on the end. Obviously, I've got daisies in here with all of this grass that's coming through. The dogwoods are doing fantastic. These, again, were just from Home Depot, and we got them in gallon-sized pots last year. And I mean, I'm 5'4", like I said, and one of these stalks is taller than I am. So super, super happy with that. And then I have some salvia down here amongst all of the weeds and grass. I have a bird bath, 2 arborvitas. This back here, I can't remember what it's called. Maybe, is it called tickle seed? But that's doing okay. It looks like, they kind of look like dandelions a little bit. But I really like the color on them. Over here, I cannot remember what that plant is called. But as all of these things grow, I'm going to have to move them because things are just getting to be too big, which is a good thing. That is a iris that a neighbor gave us. This is a forsythia. I still have the tag on it. Forsythia weekend. And those get 5 to 6 feet tall. And then we have a juniper tree. Oh, with a ladybug on it. Have another crab apple right here. This is a white variety. Crab apple white. And then we had our patio poured. Have not been able to use it yet. And then I've got 3 arborvitas here. These get 15 feet tall, and I need to add 2 more, create like a nice backdrop. And then we're going to be putting in a privacy fence on this side, which will be really nice. Those grasses I need to move eventually. I actually tried moving them the other day, and I could not even get the shovel into the soil. But so there will be a privacy fence all around here. I wanted to do some type of like arbor with climbing rows. And then I've got hydrangeas planted. These hydrangeas will get pretty big, so I tried to space them out as well as I can. You can see our extreme heat that we were having has damaged some of them, some of the leaves, especially this one. I know it'll come back. It's obviously raining today, and temperatures have gotten lower, so hopefully it's enjoying it right now. And then I have a climbing rose. Maybe you remember the video where I planted this. We've got one of the roses blooming. It's pretty. This one's on it. That'll be nice. More weeds I need to put down. Yeah. More pumpkins, squash. Here's our lawnmower, a robot lawnmower, which I will have a video on shortly about that. Here's my dilapidated sunflowers from the wind this morning. This is a raspberry plant that I did not expect to get this big. Quite shocked. It's going to have to go next year because we just have not been really eating the raspberries. I'm the only one who likes them. And I don't know. They were okay. Like last year they were way better. This year, I don't know if because we had a lot of cold temperatures back in May, if that affected things. Like we went strawberry picking and the strawberries weren't even that sweet this year. So yeah, but then this area here, I have 3 more hydrangeas. This is my little fountain that leaks. I have to fix it. But my little container fountain. I have a tiger grass over there, which I absolutely love. This thing is a beast. It actually came from a friend of ours. They cut this in half and gave me half of it, so that's just 1/2. But I love it. But yeah, so these are 3 hydrangeas I planted not too long ago. And then I've got a drift of boxwoods in front of them. And then I have some wave petunia red varieties in front of that. Obviously, need to do some cleanup, need to do some weeding, but that is just real life. All right, back inside now. You can tell I have curly hair because once any moisture hits it, it starts getting curly. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So thank you for watching today's garden tour. I just wanted to be pretty open and transparent and just honest, I guess, realistic about our yard. You know, I was kind of thinking, would I do anything differently? I don't think I would do anything differently. I think I would. We've done a lot this past year, from getting all of the dirt to planting the trees to getting the arborvitae planted to the patio to all of the things planted. We did do a lot, and it can be overwhelming, but when it's a hobby, it's fun. So, you know, one could hire a landscape company to come and do it, and it's done, and you know, plan out the flower beds. Like, you'll be able to tell that my flower beds are not like perfectly edged. Clearly they're not perfectly edged because I did it myself, and then I got to do the maintenance, and it's just, anyways, I don't know, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to share that with you today. And I hope that the weather is better wherever you are, and I hope you're able to get in your garden today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.